Hello everyone, welcome back to more Pokemon Polyurethane Edition. I'm your host, Voltage, and tonight we're going to be joining fellow nuclear nerd Jillian on stream as she talks all about new and exciting things in her research, and we're going to talk about plastic, very exciting stuff, and we're going to figure out what the heck's going on because apparently there was a nuclear accident in this game. Who needs the Game Awards when you can watch Pokemon Uranium on twitch.tv/VoltageVO, that's VOLTAGEVO. Put me in, coach, I want to kick some nuclear-type ass? Well, you're in luck. You're in luck. We're gonna undeafen here. Undeafening in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow! Wow!
Hello. There we go.
There we go. Hello.
There we go. Hi.
Wow. Wow.
Wows.
Wow.
Wows.
Yowzers. Look, here we
Oh
are.
my god.
In the time you were gone, we got a couple new Pokemon,
Oh, dope.
a few new Pokemon, and there was a nuclear accident.
Oh no!
There's straight up a nuclear accident. So, yeah, you missed quite a bit, I'd say.
Damn.
Yeah, we got our squad right now is Modder 8, who evolved into an Electruxo. Because, of course, it did. I'm gonna turn up the game audio just a little bit. Yeah, that'll work. That's a little loud, actually. There we go. And then we got Broder the Bashchaff, which is dark fighting. It's pretty good.
That's cute. I like that. Yeah.
I kind of like using it, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
it's got some good moves and
Interesting. Yeah.
So I taught it focus energy so we can get crits, and then I use beat up, where if you have 6 party members alive, then it does it hits 6 times. So it's actually really good, kinda. I like it. Then I've got this what's it? A Palige. It's a firebird, it's fire flying. Like, honestly, just good stab to have. And it gets Roost too by leveling up, which is good.
Yeah.
I got Snake the Turlard.
That's cute. I like the design of that one too.
It's Ground Dragon. Its move pool leaves a little bit to be desired, but honestly, it's been alright. And then I got an alien. It's Psychic Steel. It's S51.
Wait, I love all these Pokemon. They're like adorable.
Yeah, and then we got you could see even some of these ones, just to like take into consideration of all these ones we have. We have Glass Slug, we have S51, and it evolves into S51A. We have Paradio. We've got a Chicodal. I kind of want to use that. What type is this? I don't know. They're around, though. I probably could have caught one, but alas. And then we got Quetzalcoatl. And we got Tracton, and this motherfucker's a piece of...
Oh my god, it's
Piece of shit.
literally a tractor. I love that.
That's not a tractor.
That's like a, what is the ones that like have the wheels on it? The like the tracks, the trends.
Those are just treads, Jillian. We got
But
Link
like there's
Eye.
like a specific like construction machine.
Yeah, it's like a scoop thing. Is that Pokemon based on a Quetzalcoatl? Yeah, I think so. It's so badass. I would love to use one if I can get one somewhere. It's around this area, it seems like. So there's that. But we got some other Pokemon too. I mean, there's a Barand, like, I don't know. We got Misdreavus, obviously. Cottony. But we got Sablow and Castnail and stuff. This is just like the Cap Snailstrom. Like, unironically.
Yeah.
Look up Snailstrom's pre-evolutions. They're literally just these. And they got Tubjaw, which, like, is me whenever I feel like eating an entire bathtub. I'm glad that got a reaction. Kokoran and Kara Realm. Mordrill. Minion. I like that. I like Minion. It's like Minion. Lunapup. Tothpint. Tropint. Psychic Poison. Oh yeah, I have the nuclear form of it. You can tell because it's green. Because that's what nuclear is.
Nuclear is green.
Nuclear is so fucking green.
How it's like...
It's good for the environment, so it's green.
Decided to be green, yeah.
See, that's literally all we need, is to say, you see that green goop? See, it's good for the environment, because it's green. I've solved the nuclear branding problem.
You did it! Congratulations.
You know, I was thinking about being the ANS Congressional Fellow on that basis, being able to boil it all down to exactly that.
I think you should. I think you have a really good thing going.
Yeah? Oh, look at Nymflora. It's like, okay, Cubug, Cubblefly, Nymflora. Like, when did it get the snout? What? Look at it. Look, these two have the same face, and then suddenly, BAM! It's a furry. I feel like they should have kept the face thing the whole way through, because the face thing makes a lot of sense. Like, I just don't get it. This one actually, like, is like, what the hell, guys? So then, we got Burby and Avidin.
That's cute.
Yeah.
And we're just going through the Pokedex.
Yeah, just to show you. Because, like, I'm sad that we didn't get Orkinks, because it's a grass steel cat.
That's cute, yeah. Oh, that's cute.
But I do like Alatux.
That's cute.
It evolves into Electroxy.
They're moderate.
Yeah, our moderate. It's a hippocampus Pokemon. You know, like the band.
I know what the band is.
Were you into
It's
Hippocampus
the brain.
the band?
What?
Were you into Hippocampus the band?
Yeah, my best friend in high school was into them, so I like listened to a couple of their stuff. I just like, you know, there's like one band that everybody really loves, and I'm just like, they're okay, and that's Lake Street Drive. I don't like Lake Street Drive, and I don't know why.
What does Lake Street Drive do?
They're like, I don't even know how to describe them. They're like not quite indie, but like they also do a lot of covers. They're like almost like a modern day like band. I don't know what to.
Band.
Wow, that was really not a great description. I don't like they just. It's not like smooth jazz. I just don't know how to describe them. Let me look them up. I guess
it's ska. They're like
it is
real
not
big
ska.
fish.
I actually unironically like ska. I was
That's
Lake
okay.
Street Dive. I keep calling they're alternative indie.
Alt indie. Okay. Do they play the banjo at all in any of their songs?
I don't like them, so I haven't really listened to their discography in that much of depth.
Fair.
So.
Oh, by the way, there was a church in this game, and they got religious on us. I thought for a second they were just gonna straight up put Christianity in this, but they do have a regional religion and everything, and there is a church, and they do talk about going to church every week. So I felt like that was worth
interesting.
knowing. Like, religion in my Pokemon game? Allow me to introduce... I'm the Tinkerer.
More like the Tinkier.
Brother, you need to
Tinkler.
let me be.
The Tinkler, that's what I was trying to say.
They suck!
Oh my god.
We have technology. I tinker.
I like also your Uranium.
My what?
Pokemon, you spelled Pokemon Uranium as Pokemon Uranium.
Uranium, yeah. That was my plan all along.
Who's you're retaining right now?
Polyurethane.
Oh my god.
I love the concept of polyurethane. That's a plastic, right?
I think so. Why would I know?
I don't know.
You're the nuclear engineer.
It's a plastic material that exists in various forms. It can be either tailored to be rigid or flexible. I think polyurethane is just kind of a fun word. You know? Sue me for thinking sounds are funny. Were you a 21 Pilots girly?
No.
Okay. Why not?
Again, just wasn't like what I liked. I don't know. If anything, the band I was really into in high school was like Foster the People Vampire Weekend.
Okay.
I was really into Vampire Weekend. And I saw them in concert in Milwaukee back in 2019, and I went by myself and I cried. It was like one of the best days of my life.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was really great. I haven't listened to them as much lately. They're like something that like whenever I'm nostalgic, I listened. But I used to listen to a lot of Foster the People, especially early college too. Yeah.
How do you feel about the era of pop music that was dominated by like the banjo and folk pop? Like what was the band? It was like it was Bon Iver and then the people who did like I Will Wait.
I hate Mumford and Sons.
Mumford
but also
and
that
Sons.
was part of the reason why is because it was a very popular like solo song for dance, and so a lot of people would do the I Will Wait as a dance solo. So like when I was going through dance and like doing dance competitions, all I fucking heard was the song. So yeah. Like that's also why I don't like them. But no, I don't like Bon Iver. I don't like those kinds of like I'm also like somebody who listens to either like extreme hyper pop or like anything with like an up tempo beat.
Yeah.
I also really like. Like I really like Saint Motel. I really like where I used to like I don't know, I like haven't like my music taste has just like evolved so much over the years.
Yeah.
Where like now, especially like now I can't really like listen to like songs with words on it.
Yeah.
Because when I was like going through undergrad and I was like studying and writing papers, the only like music I could write papers to was like Kanye West. I don't know why, but
That's okay.
Yeah.
As long as like, you know, it's like it's music versus person sometimes is all right to switch up. But I can't listen to Black Skinhead anymore just based on like, you know, that is
yeah, I like
takes a different
was talking
meaning
to
now.
this about somebody and I was like, how can you like because like we did like a Dance with a Chris Brown song like yesterday, and I was like, you know, I obviously don't try to like listen to Chris Brown and I don't try to listen to like, you know,
Yeah.
like Kanye West because of like their, you know, personalities and like
And
you know their history.
Their politics.
But it's like, oh, I still like their music. Like it's like difficult to like, how do you like, you know?
Steel's the only type that resists nuclear attacks other than the nuclear itself. Good on you, game.
That's interesting.
Good on you, game. I only have one steel Pokemon.
I'm about to switch it back to the front.
It's my weakest though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna enter a space that has a lot of radiation, Jillian. Are you excited about that?
Oh my god, I can't wait to get exposed.
The sky
so
and
exciting.
the sky turns green.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it becomes a fog, and if you stay in there too long, you might have to wait until you recover. Which is very scary, of course.
Interesting.
Yeah. Definitely how that works.
I mean, you told me.
Yeah. Nuclear works that way. Me? I should know.
Absolutely.
I'm a nuclear engineer.
I'm a nuclear engineer, and I would like to tell you.
I know things that you don't, because I'm a nuclear engineer. And they're all nuclear out there. Moderate's level 29. Pretty good, isn't it? But for real, yeah, I was thinking about that era of music just because, like, I got my Wrapped, you know? Like,
Yeah.
when it came out, and I haven't talked about it too much on stream. And, like, my genres this year, my Wrapped was dominated by Paramore, because...
Okay, have you been listening? Okay, so Paramore released their new album, right? Have you listened to, like, the remixes of that album?
No, I haven't
Okay.
listened to a ton since. But,
Okay.
like, yeah, please
Yeah.
go.
I highly, highly, highly suggest listening to the remixed album. It's fantabulous. I've been listening to a lot of Remy Wolf lately, and she sings You First, and that's been on my repeat for a while.
Interesting.
So I highly suggest it. There was another one that they did, and it was actually like a legitimate like remix, and I really enjoyed that one as well. But also, they did a "This Is Why" by Julian Baker. Also did one of the covers of the songs, and it's really fantabulous.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I've heard
we
good
love
things about it.
Paramore in this house. Oops, that's the actual song.
Yeah. Because, like, we went to Paramore when they came to Detroit.
Yeah.
And that was fun. And Aaron gave me a whole list of, like, okay, so you should... these are some songs that they might play, and you should just get familiar with some of them. Like, if you know the choruses, that would be really cool. And I was like, yeah, sure, you bet. So, like, literally for the entire month leading up to the show, I listened to that playlist over and over just to, like, at first it was like, okay, let's give it a listen. And then it was like, okay, I need to get some of these into my head. I wonder which ones are going to be, like, the most likely. And I was fucking right. So,
great, yeah.
But that also means my Wrapped is really dominated by Paramore.
Okay, my Wrapped is like the most bisexual thing in the entire world.
Did it tell you to move to fucking Berkeley or whatever?
It told me to move to Madison, actually. Wait, shit, where's my Wrapped? I had like, okay. I didn't realize too that if you are like on a plane, you can't use Wi-Fi, so you have to download your music. And I didn't think that like it would actually track your music when you're downloaded.
Oh no.
So, of course, my first one was Carly Rae Jepsen, because she released the B-sides to her newest album, and I love that album. So, number 2 is Concerned Ape, because whenever I read or I, like, sleep on a plane, I typically do that to the Stardew Valley soundtrack. So my Concerned Ape is number 2. And then number 3 is Toby Fox.
I love that for you, Jillian.
I love the Undertale soundtrack. So I listened to a lot of and I downloaded it, and then number 4 was Taylor Swift, because 1989 came out, and that's my favorite album of hers.
Same.
Yeah. And then Charlie XCX. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my fucking Wrapped is kind of a little annoying, because it like teeters on the edge of being like slightly mainstream, and then for my third, my top 5 songs, 3 are Paramore. They are Pool, Misery Business, and Rose Colored Boy as 1,
Rose Colored Boy
3,
is great, yeah.
and 5. Number 4 is November Rain by Guns N' Roses. I'm not a big Guns N' Roses fan, but the protagonist of Part 9 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, his stand is named November Rain. So of course I'm gonna listen to it on repeat to like try and get a feel for it, right?
I tried JoJo posing yesterday.
Oh my god.
It kind of worked out.
Nice.
Like, surprisingly, I can go back further than I was expecting. But I have to, like, really kind of plant myself, or else, like, I mean, you really have to, like, and then also engage your core.
Your core is insane.
Insane, yeah.
And then, number two is nothing you will ever guess.
I've seen it, but I can't remember what it is.
It is Falcon by the Raw Band.
What even is that?
It's an entire, like, instrumental jazz track that just has, like, this really funky, like, upbeat vibe to it, but it's in a minor key, which is really fun. And then, so my top artists, okay, going from 5 to 1, Tyler, the Creator, obviously. He goes hard. Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Thundercat.
Yeah.
Number 1 is Paramore.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Graham DeWild. Now, who is Graham DeWild? Let me tell you who Graham DeWild is. Graham DeWild started his musical career at the global advertising agency J. Walter Thompson, WWP, as a TV and radio producer, writing jingles for commercials during this period. And he eventually became a composer for, like, the KPM 1000 series, which is just TV music for British public access. And I listened to his Clouds album so many times that now my top genres, my number 3 is spy track.
Oh my god. I saw that. You showed me that, yeah.
What the fuck is spy track musical genre? Spy track musical genre is the genre of music that combines elements of spy movie soundtracks, jazz, funk, and hip-hop. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? Am I really so fucking pretentious that I listen to fucking spy funk? My life.
But, like, that's me. I've been listening to a lot of, like, Japanese funk music.
Yeah, that's
so
fair.
I'm a big old Masayoshi Takanaka fan.
Can I give you a recommendation?
Absolutely.
Yeah, let me find the album, because I was I listened to
DM
albums
it to me,
too.
because like I will not remember.
Okay, I've got a couple actually. Thanksgiving by Ramu. Really, really
More
like
like
that one.
thanks living.
Thanks slaying.
Slay.
There's that one. No Fuse is alright by Naniwa Express. The one that I really like. Is it Adventure? No. Adventure's okay. I'm thinking.
Well, don't hurt yourself. You think?
Jun Chikuma and the Midas Touch. So the two are Thanksgiving by Ramu and the Midas Touch by Jun Chikuma. The second one, the Midas Touch, is more like instrumental that's really good for studying.
Oh, yeah.
And the former Ramu is really, really good city pop. And it's from Japan from 1984, so it's like authentic Japanese city pop, okay?
Yeah.
It's like everyone's like, oh yeah, I like city pop. Oh yeah, I like Maria Takeuchi. No, this is more than that. Not to say I'm going to be gatekeepy just a little bit.
I was gonna say, this seems like a little...
Look, it's the step beyond Brazilian Skies.
I love Brazilian Skies.
I love Brazilian Skies too. It's a classic. I'm saying if you want to go even further down the Japanese city pop hole and just just lean full into
I'm just gonna go
full Japanese city pop.
Absolutely. I will start to refer to everyone as my waifu and just fully immerse myself.
And then there's also the singer Miho Nakayama, I think is her name, who is an idol, and she has some good albums as well. I can't remember the name though, but there's a song.
He had a special thing. Was it a shiny?
No, these are all nuclear Pokemon. These are the Pokemon infected by radiation, Jillian.
Jesus Christ.
They have a green glow about them, and they're killing machines.
Oh my god, of course they are.
What kind of radiation? Muon?
Fuck no.
Oh no, they're being attacked by the nuclear Pokemon. Ah, jeez. Oh boy. A nuclear Gligar. A radiation Ekans and a nuclear Gligar. Jesus. Emperilla. That's a good name. I'm gonna Water Pulse the Gligar. That's gonna be good. And I'll kill it. Yeah.
Oh, one shot. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so how has your period between Thanksgiving and now been? Because it's been a little bit since chat caught up with the Jillmeister.
Well,
what are some good things that have happened?
Well, honest,
Are you playing anything new?
No, I kind of. I should look at my library. Have I? I got Deep Rock Galactic, and that's been super fun to play with my friends.
How so?
Rockin' Stone.
Rockin' Stone.
Rockin' Stone. So, my friend also, one of my friends just defended successfully, so he's now got his master's degree in health physics.
That's dope. So, congrats to them. Yeah. What are they gonna do now?
They are looking at a couple little jobs
Look at the fucking Arbok,
labs.
by the way. It's got the radiation, like a fucking thing on its chest.
That's not radiation. That's biohazard,
isn't
it?
Yeah, it is biohazard.
Yeah, so it's not even. It's not even radiation. Because radiation's the trifold.
Yeah.
Trifle.
Trefoil.
Something.
It's a Trifar. Triforce.
Yeah, no, I've just been really busy traveling, due to some unfortunate family circumstances, and so, like, ultimately... Sorry, I'm all my friends texting me about...
Yeah, no worries. No worries, that's how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, so I went to Chocolate World, so that was always fun, and I got a bunch of chocolate barrels for my, so my
what?
grandma, my dad's from Palmyra, Pennsylvania, which is right by Hershey, Pennsylvania,
Yeah,
which is
they got
like
the chocolate factory there.
yeah. So they used to have the they used to have the factory in Hershey, but they have like still like this huge chocolate world and like Hershey World, which is like a big like these amusement parks. So like when we were growing up, we would always like
chocolate river, and you can get on a boat.
Yeah, it's like Willy Wonka's come to life. Yeah, it's like crazy.
Drink water.
I don't have water. I actually was thinking about making myself a rum and coke. So.
Look, if you do so, just don't tell me.
I won't.
Or do.
I
And
won't.
make sure drink water when they drink the water, but you can drink the rum and coke whenever you want.
Well, see, the thing is like I forgot that I had liquor, and so when I like opened up my cabinet to go grab a paper towels today, I was like, I have liquor.
Hey, how?
I hardly know her. Anyways.
Oh.
So yeah, so I and then I got some Coke Zeros today at the grocery store, and I was like, ooh, what if we like had a little like
what if we had a little Thirsty Thursday?
What if? Even though I'm like, here's the thing, is like our big like bar crawl for with all like the nukes is tomorrow. So I'm trying to like prep myself.
Yeah.
Because if I go too hard tonight, then I'm gonna be like, oh, I don't want to go as hard.
Well, don't go hard tonight then.
I don't know self-control. So think about that, Voltage.
You know what?
I'm easily influenced.
Yeah, that's true. Have you ever been hypnotized before?
No, I'm scared.
Would you ever get hypnotized?
I don't think so, because I just don't think that like I could be relaxed enough to like be in that state to be able to be hypnotized.
Okay.
I think it's interesting. I don't know. It kind of like freaks me out. This is gonna be a strange ass story.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, still like low key obsessed with Hello Kitty, but like when I was younger, I was really obsessed with Hello Kitty, and they had this like Hello Kitty, and they like redid it with fairy tales, and one of the fairy tales was Snow White.
Yeah.
But like Hello Kitty was Snow White, but she ends up getting like hypnotized and like falling asleep. And like would hypnotize like her friends and stuff. And like that freaked me the fuck out. I was like, this is so strange. Like, yeah.
It scared you. There was a first thing first. Did your school ever do like when the night after graduation, all the kids get on a bus and go to like a fucking Dave & Buster's or something for like the entire night?
No.
Okay.
No.
So they did that at mine because they didn't want kids going to parties and getting drunk the night of their graduation from high school.
Yeah.
And so
you forgot that I was a big nerd, and so I didn't really like.
No, this is like a school-sponsored thing.
Like undergrad or like grad or like high school. Oh,
like our high school took us from the graduation to this Dave & Buster's.
Okay.
And so we got there, and they had like a bunch of things, and one of them was like a group hypnotism session, right?
That is so strange.
Where they had like, okay, so we're gonna see who is like, okay, so we're gonna do this thing to start where you have to close your eyes and take a deep breath. This is how we're going to figure out who is going to come up and join us. And you just have to open your mind and be open to suggestion. And they spoke like that for a little bit, and like, you know, just calming and cooling and whatever. And then the hypnotist said, now, those of you, raise your hands slowly in the air and hold it there. And if you want to go up, just raise your hands slowly and go, and we can bring you up there. And like, you know, there's like 10 kids that then raise their hand, sort of doing what it is, right? And then they were just like really in the zone for being hypnotized. And there was one kid there who was like the really awkward kid who was like he thought he was like cool, but like not really that cool, you know? And he was just kind of like eclectic and jerky in like his ways and whatnot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so everyone thought he was a little weird. But he was one of the people up on the stage. And the hypnotist at one point was like, you're driving a car now, and you're driving it and you're having a good time with it, and you're driving your car, and oh, you've pulled up next to someone you don't like. Oh, they did something really mean to you and you don't like them. No, you don't like them and you hate them and you don't like them at all. In fact, you're mad at them. You do not want to see them. And so, like, this dude, the whole time, he's, like, taking the suggestions. And then the hypnotist says something to the effect of, and now tell them that you don't want to see them. They're to your left. Turn to your left and tell them you hate them. And the dude turns to his left and fucking flips off the girl next to him and screams, "Fuck you, bitch!" And then they had to pull him off the fucking thing.
Oh my god!
It was
That's
like
intense.
It was like, what the hell? Oh my god. Joe, what the shit, dude?
That's intense.
Yeah, it was like, this is a little more than I think a lot of people were
The mountain
expecting.
range protects this route from radioactive fallout.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's true.
I guess. Is it? I don't know. Oh
Here,
my
I'll
god.
show.
I just
So the
tied
accident happened at nuclear plant
toes.
Zeta, and the fallout is like all of this area.
Yeah.
But there was recently a nuclear accident at nuclear power plant Epsilon, which sent waves
Who
of
is running
radiation
these reactors?
across
Somebody
the
needs
sea.
to like
Where's
go
the
to
crit
fucking like.
safety division when you need it? Huh?
That's what I'm saying. Well, what was the accident? Was it a crit accident or just like a meltdown?
I don't know.
Chernobyl Part 2. I need more information
Chernobyl.
to properly assess.
Chernobyl, like Chernobyl. Do you think people made jokes like Chernobyl, like share?
That's my next Halloween costume. Is I'm gonna go as a power plant, but I'm making myself Cher.
Yeah,
That's gonna be
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. There you
You
go.
could even give yourself like a Nobel Prize and just say I'm Chernobyl.
That's Oh my god.
God, I'm so funny.
You're hilarious. I've never met anyone funnier than you.
That's not true.
Yeah. I just lied.
You just
Sorry.
lied to me by telling me I was the funniest person you knew. That fucking sucks, Jillian.
I'm not a true friend. I'm not
You're
a true friend
fake.
to you. I'm voltage.
You're not voltage, I'm
sorry.
voltage.
I'm talking to you.
We are voltage.
We are all voltage.
We-
We're all one in voltage.
We are voltage in the universe.
We
Every
are
single
voltage.
one of us is a tiny
Dang.
little voltage.
I wish we volted. Who volted are we in right now?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
Victoria
Also-
Justice voice. I think we're all voltage. Hey, I'm M. Trebuchet. How are you? We are all voltage.
We are all one under the voltage.
Yeah. I'm slowly amassing my army. Oh, fuck. He has a... Oh, there's...
Oh, ow. Oh, well, that
Arr.
was convenient.
Oh, that was real convenient, wasn't it?
Oh, no.
Oh,
That was
nar.
so convenient.
Oh,
That's
nar.
Also, okay, so like it was like gift a sub, and I was like, you know what, I will
Yeah.
gift a sub, and
Yeah.
then the only person that was also in chat was your mom.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah,
so
Jillian
anyways,
gave a
I
sub
gave
to
a
my mom, everyone.
yeah, I did. I gave a sub to Voltage's mom.
Thanks.
And she
Oh,
did
it's-
not know what it was, so we didn't explain
Which
what it
is
was.
for the best. Mom has theoretical access to the leg channel.
Is she part of your Discord?
No, she doesn't even know what Discord is.
That's what I figured. It's like when my parents got TikTok and they were like, okay, my parents have TikTok and they were like, you should like follow me on TikTok. But my TikTok name is PissyBoy420
That's right.
because I did not think that TikTok would blow up the way that it did. And so it's
Yeah.
great because like whenever like people are like, but it's funny because people that I know view my profile because I can see it and
Yeah.
then they're like, I'm like, and I like screenshot and I'm like, I saw you like looked at my profile. And they were like, that's you. And I was like, yeah, I'm not only this beautiful, but I am hilarious as well.
I'm like a comedian, you know?
I'm every woman. It's all in me.
You can be found in Men's Health and on Twitter.
I can. Except in my Twitter app.
Jillian, do you think you could ever see yourself being a Twitter comedian? Like, with reply guys and everything?
You know who I aspire to be
Who?
on like Twitter is like Beth May from Dungeons and Daddies.
Okay.
I think she's got some banger tweets where she's not like super popular enough where people are like, oh, that person on Twitter. Or those people that like, you know what I want to do? My goal in life is to get one of my tweets so popular enough that they screenshot it and they post it on Instagram where it gets more popular, you know?
what?
Those kinds of tweets. Like those
your
tweets.
I heard your
Yeah.
teats, and I was like, what?
My teats.
I want my boobs to get so popular on Twitter that they get reposted on Instagram, is what I heard.
mean-
And I was like, what? Because I had... Yeah.
It's like my shoot. My OnlyFans idea.
Yeah. Read 10 CFR 20.
Yeah.
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 I'm sorta grumpy, says MM Trebuchet. Had to replace the CPU computer in my desktop. Computer. I can't read.
CPU computer.
Hey, I've got the CPM a computer. Hey, boss.
Have you played
What the
Warhammer?
What the shit? Chemical?
Oh wait, that's so cute.
Oh, chemical.
It's
Like chemical, but chimera. Holy shit, it's got a speed lowers by 1 ability when you switch in. That is a broken ability.
Can you capture it?
Well,
Oh, you killed it, so no.
not this one. I'm gonna try and catch one though. That could be kind of dope.
Yeah, it'd be OP. LP.
Oh.
LP, bro. I got. You know, I was actually looking through my games on Steam,
Yeah.
and you know what I found, and then I realized I don't have.
What? Oh, look, it's a
That's cute
flagger.
too. That's cute. It's Honey Pop.
Oh, yeah? You don't have it or you have?
I do have it. I just don't have it downloaded. And I was like, damn, I've got great memories of playing Honey Pop.
I played a pirated one in 2017.
Oh.
I found a pirated version. Steam just is the launcher. I mean, like, it's a game you can play if you just have the game files. That's true of most Steam games. You just like Jessie. You like Jessie and you like Celeste. And no, you like
in the
Momo.
game. Sorry, I was
No,
like responding
no.
back to a text, and
You're
I'm
good,
listening
you're
to
good.
you,
No,
and
you're
like
good.
for some
You
reason
like
I got them
Ico,
all mixed
sorry.
up.
I forgot. You like Ico.
No, I like. Who do I like? Who do I like?
You like
No,
Ico.
I can't
She's the
remember.
professor
You know
one.
who I liked? You know who I liked is I liked the shit, not the MILF.
Jessie,
the,
Tiffany.
The Venus.
Venus. You like the alien.
I liked Venus.
No, Venus is the goddess.
Yeah, she's like the end girl. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
You didn't like
I haven't
Celeste,
played
the
this in
cute,
forever.
awkward alien girl?
That's yeah okay.
You
Who
didn't
else
like
did I
Momo,
like?
the
I liked
actual just cat?
Momo. I liked. I think
She was
the
like,
person
"Oh,
because
I
like
can't help it, I'm a kitty.
oh god okay like there's something else and I was like ooh she's really cute. Oh the one that's mean to you, Aubrey.
Audrey?
Yeah.
Audrey, yeah, I like
I
Audrey.
was like
She smokes. She's fun. I liked her.
oh I liked the gamer girl. Would it make me basic if I liked the gamer girl?
The gamer
I think that
girl
was the
is-
person. I think that's
Okay,
the person I romanced the
Jillian,
first time.
the first girl who liked me in middle school looked like that gamer girl, so I'm like, eh.
Ugh. I oh god. I keep looking back on my Facebook memories, and then I like saw a picture of me and my like a middle school boyfriend, and I was like, let's not do that.
Ah, yeah. I mean, like, the girl I dated long in high school, like, for over a year, like, she had her first child a little bit ago. And I was like, oh, no. Like, I could handle you getting married, but, like, oh, I don't know if I should. I'm happy for you, but it's just like, whoa. Holy moly.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I don't know. I don't think I have many of my well, 2 of my exes from high school are married.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised one isn't married because he's been dating that girl for a very long time. Yeah. And then I'm actually married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Married to the grind, the craft, the
Yeah,
game.
I'm married to this bread.
I'm married to this motherfucking toaster. Toaster epic waffle bacon. I'm glad that made you laugh.
Oh, I also, my hair is now lighter.
Yeah.
So kind of dark.
Okay, I actually have a kind of discussion thing that I'd love to chat with you about this.
Let's discuss this.
Tell me about you dyeing your hair.
Okay, so I'm naturally blonde, and I've been dyeing my hair dark brunette for almost 3 years. And it got to the point where I was like, I'm so sick and tired. My roots looked so bad, and I was like, I had a hairdresser I was going to, and then he ended up moving away and like stopped doing hair. And so I was like, ultimately, I was like, I could, but like, I was like, like it's too much to just get upkeep, and like plus like the whole like trying to, like, yeah, whatever. So I was like, like I'm not gonna do it anymore. And so I decided, I was like, maybe I should go the process to go back blonde, because then it's obviously less upkeep.
Yeah. Hey, Brian.
But then I also realized that I think I might be going prematurely gray.
Oh,
because
no.
when my hair is growing out, my roots are darker than the rest of my hair color. But like, it's not even like, it's still like a darker blonde, but it's almost, I'm like, oh shit, maybe this is like a darker, about to transition over to like more gray area. So anyway, so like, yeah, I got my hair dyed, and I was like, I know this is gonna be a process. I don't want to like fuck up my hair, or like, because like I'm gonna eventually have to bleach it. And so yeah, I spent 4 hours in the salon getting my hair done on Tuesday.
Oh my god.
So yeah, it's lighter for sure, but it will just have to take a while before we can get it back to like my original hair color.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was telling this on stream on Tuesday, where when I was in 2nd grade.
Oh, your Harry Potter story. Yeah,
for the day of the book day, I was gonna go as Harry Potter because I have a fucking forehead scar, excuse me, like right where they describe it in the books, and I'm like, that's me. He's just like me for real. And so then though, as I was dyeing, Dad was putting the dye on the toothbrush to like put in my hair, I realized, wait, nope, I actually hate this. And I missed the bus as a result, so I just went and I looked like a fucking dork in a polo and khakis, and they were like, who are you supposed to be, Encyclopedia Brown? And I'm like, who's Encyclopedia Brown? This sucks. And Encyclopedia Brown is just a nerdy little white boy.
I was Corduroy the bear. The Corduroy bear.
Yeah.
He wore overalls and he wore corduroys.
Yeah, and he picks a button off a mattress.
Yeah, I was that for one time.
That, the book of the illustration in the book of the mall at night reminds me now, as someone who's played the game, Yume Nikki. There's this part where it has like this abandoned shopping mall, and it has the exact same vibes in that space as the mall in Corduroy does. In my memory, in my feeling. That's about, for Halloween I went as the Pacific Ocean. That's about as far out as my costumes went. Wow. Yo, Larry. Alright, bye Larry. But yeah, so you dye your hair to like express yourself basically, or like why did you dye your hair?
It's just like fun. Yeah, I like to change up my appearance and like something kind of temporary that I can do that I'm like, something fun. So I've had my hair bright pink, I've had it blue, I've had it bright red. Yeah, but like when it's blonde, it's much easier to do like the fun fashion colors, and it also like, like goes out pretty easily because I don't use like permanent hair dye.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like I said, I've always wanted to go brunette, and so like had a major life change, and I was like, you know what, we ball, and I like went to my hairstylist, and I'm like, a major life change just happened to me. Can we like change up my hair? And they were like, absolutely. Like, what do you want? And I was like, let's go dark. And he was like, okay. And so like, I've kept it like that for a while.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy because like my hair got bleached, and so that was like the lightest I've seen my hair color in like legitimately like 3 years, and I was like, holy shit, like I mean, like I was blonde for like the entirety of my life. You know? So I mean, I've had bangs, I've had fun colors in my hair. Obviously, I've got a lot of tattoos. So
you express yourself physically.
Yeah, I think it's fun. And it's not hurting anyone. My mom has like little purple streaks in her hair.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Trebuchet says, this conversation makes me wish I could dye away the bald spot. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, I suppose. You could always do the thing where, like, they draw the lines on your head.
Yeah, I have literally, like, root spray that I used whenever I was growing out my hair before, just to, like, help cover up the roots a little bit. But...
Yeah, I have my dad's hair. My hair has gotten considerably darker even since, like, college now. Like, my hair is dark brown, and it will get closer and closer to black the older and older I get, until I start going gray, because that is what happened to my dad. He was a super blonde kid who by his late 20s had, like, basically black hair. And that is what it is going to probably be for me. Because my hair is just not blonde anymore. It really is not, which is like, that was a major identity crisis I had when someone said, oh, you have brown hair. And I was like, no, my hair is blonde. And they're like, no, it's definitely brown.
You have like a dark blonde hair, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a
it's
sandy
definitely darker because
dishwater.
I've seen, yeah. But
yeah. Still, like, I have never dyed my hair as a means of expression. Like, just changed my hair color or cut to
I think it's more of a
myself.
feminine thing as well, yeah.
Well, I mean, like, even just, like, a physical aspect. Like, I've never tried a new haircut since, like, college, basically, where like, end of high school, where I understand, like, oh, bangs are not good for me. I should instead do, put it up, you know, or off to the side.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't changed it since then, because it's just worked for me, you know?
Yeah, and I think that, like, also, like, girls, it's more socially acceptable to have, like, longer hair or, like, kind of change up your hair. Where, like, guys, it's, like, you know, one and done. Like, you know, if you find a hairstyle you like, you know, it's not as, like, common.
Yeah. Like, the longest my hair has ever been was, like, this summer, I feel, where it was, like, it still wasn't even shoulder length.
Yeah.
Like, I have not let my hair ever grow out for, like, a year. You know what I mean? Plus, guys can have fun with their beard and mustache. That is true. I have rocked beard stuff more.
I wish that I could have... honestly, if I had a wish, I would, like, wish for one day that I could just have a mustache. So I just want to know what it feels like. And then I would be like, okay, I'm done with it. Like, you know, it just...
It's fun for a little bit, and then you start feeling it when you're eating. Or, like, you know,
I've, like, kissed guys with, like, mustaches and beards and stuff.
Yeah,
and I was like, ooh, it's like,
but, like,
sometimes it's like, ooh.
Imagine just sticking your tongue out and being like, there's hair here.
That's fair. If I, like, well, and, like I said, I don't really have, like, a problem with facial hair because I'm blonde.
Yes.
But, you know, so it's like, but...
Still, I mean, like, I wouldn't say that having a mustache is bad or gross or whatever. It's just my facial hair, up until recently, did not grow in very well. Like, I went through the male second puberty where now I can actually grow facial hair. Around age, like, 22. Yeah, because
you've had a beard, so yeah, because you've sent me photos and I was like, oh, you're, like, scraggly. Scraggly.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you're just, like, scruffier than usual.
Yeah. That was my depression of grad school beard.
Nice. Yeah, my dad's, like, the same way. He just, like, my grandpa, like, could, like, grow a beautiful mustache and beard and everything, but my dad and my brother as well, like, don't really have that gene of, like, it just doesn't grow right.
Yeah, it's just, like, my brother's been rocking a mustache for a good almost year and a half now. And he wears it, definitely, for sure. Like, I've gotten used to it. The first time he had the mustache, though, I was like, what are you doing?
This
you
is
are
a look.
22.
I'm not gonna lie, I fuck with the mustaches. I love them. I'm here for them.
He did that.
What?
He was 20, not 22. My bad. Sorry.
Oh.
But yeah, like, I mean, and I've definitely, like, wore it for a day just to be like, what would this be like? And then I also wore a beanie and I shaved a beard. I just left the mustache on my upper lip and wore a beanie and walked around Ann Arbor. And we went to an art museum and I felt like...
That's an interesting look.
It was definitely a, like, oh yeah, I forgot I looked like this today.
Yeah.
When I got home.
Yeah.
Which is like, I feel like it's either all or nothing with me. I cannot do a mustache I cannot do just a beard. I think people who only grow beards are a little strange. Like, who shave their mustache but wear the beard, you know what I mean?
That's, like, edging on, like, 1800 chic, you know?
Yeah. Would you
I
ever,
just don't
would you ever
think
dress like
it
an
looks
1800s
good. But, like, we're about to go and fight for our civil rights, you know? It's like...
Do you ever think about what you would look like if, like, if you were actually taken by those old-timey photo styles? Like, I'm not talking the ones where you go to the fair and go in that. I'm talking like a real-ass fucking one.
Like if I was living in that time period and a picture was taken of me.
Yeah.
Okay, so like a lot of my friends used to do the old-timey photos, and I was like, and you know, I play enough Red Dead that I'm like, what if? Because I could fuck with a good like corset, hiking it up. Probably not like biblically accurate to the era, but like I fuck with it.
You would wear
I mean, like, and it's also interesting to like
corset era.
Like, I think of the, like, with the, like, style evolution and also the, like, hygiene evolution of it, like, I'd probably look a lot dirtier, and, like, my hair is naturally curlier, so I'm, like, wondering, like, what would my hair look like under those conditions, because I do specific things to it to, like, kind of help tame it, but, yeah. I don't know.
I feel like...
Sorry.
I feel like if I were in that time, I would have a really big beard. Like a really big
I'd also
beard.
probably have a really big beard.
Big beard. They'd call me Big Beard.
Big beard voltage.
Yeah, Big Beard. They wouldn't even know what voltage is.
Oh! You know what we can talk about?
What?
What do we want for Christmas?
What do I want for Christmas?
Yeah.
I want to...
And happy Hanukkah, those who celebrate Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah to all who celebrate. That was a very loud end note there. Did you hear that? There was like a...
Yeah, I did.
It was like... Ooh-woo? Ah. Yay. A lucky egg. A lucky egg! Oh, that's very good. A lucky egg goes so hard.
Damn.
I have a photo that I
Are we looking right now?
Yeah, let's have a look see. Oh wow, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That is a cool shot. I love the profile that you get there. Like it's a very like not Winslow Homer style.
Is Winslow are we homing right now?
Winslow Homer mother. Yeah, Winslow Homer mother has like a very like the profile, you know, it's just very distinct and I like it. It's very nice. Very cool. Quite a nice. All right. So that sort of leads into one question though. I have never been the type to physically express myself. Like my opinions and my values and my vibes and things that I value. I don't have any tattoos, I don't have any piercings, I don't have anything like that. Like I guess what's the motivation? Like what makes you say I want to put this on my body or do this to my body, you know?
Body dysmorphia.
Fair.
So, part of it. I mean, I think that's also like, I want to express myself. And it's a great conversation piece too. Like, you know, I feel like people coming up to me and being like, what do your tattoos mean? Or like, I really love your tattoos, or, you know. I think that like self-expression, and you don't even have to express yourself like via body modifications, but also your style. Yeah. You know, as like being able to be, and like, ultimately, I think it's also like being allowed to be comfortable in my body and allowing myself to be confident in my body. So that's another big thing that like doing these things kind of help me do. Yeah. Or help me kind of express myself in that manner and like making it like, so I'm like, oh, like, you know, I feel more confident going outside. Because, like, you know, sometimes it's a struggle to leave the house, but if I put on some makeup and I put on a cute outfit, then I'm more likely to go outside, you know? Yeah. And it's like kind of like, you know, modifications of, you know, constantly changing up. Like, I don't constantly change up my style, but like, you know, I enjoy like specific things about my style. Like, I have like a like full like blown like leopard print coat that's fur and it's great and I love it. And I got for like $10 at Goodwill. Like, and you know, it's like something unique that definitely isn't like a staple in many people's wardrobes.
Yeah.
But it's something that I really enjoy, and I feel like that expresses who I am, of like this kind of like person that buys a $10 leopard fur coat. So.
Well, all right then. MM Trebuchet says, since 4th grade, I have had exactly 2 outfits, all black or fancy with bow tie. What color bow tie? Was the bow tie also black?
Damn. Good questions.
I'm a question master. Okay? But I mean, like, I think about that sometimes, like, would I ever get a tattoo? And I feel like I would, but I just don't know what it would be.
Know what to get. Yeah, that's a lot of people say that question, and it's also kind of like, and it's difficult because ultimately, yes, tattoos are permanent and they're on your body forever. So it is like difficult as like, what do you love enough that you are willing to put on your body permanently? And that's like obviously something very difficult. But I think anything that has any significant reason to yourself, and the significant reason could be just, I wanted it, you know? And there's a couple I'm like, I wanted it. And it's cool, and I love the fact that it's on my body, you know?
When the Vikings win the Super Bowl, I'll get the fucking Super Bowl logo and the date tattooed on me. There, how about that?
There you go. I'm holding it to it. This is a set in stone. Somebody clip this. So when when they win their first Super Bowl, when Vultures is like, all right, 65.
I named the flagger Vikings tack. I think this thing, flagger, evolves into something entirely broken. I think it does.
Hell yeah.
Let me just look at these.
I wish, like,
oh my god, yeah, this thing has a broken stats. It gets base 150 speed when it evolves. That is stupidly fast. And it evolves literally whenever? Oh my god. Okay, say no more. Say no more. I just need it to learn Flare Blitz. When does it learn Flare Blitz? Does it learn Flare Blitz? Okay, it doesn't learn Flare Blitz. Flame Impact. Flame Impact? Hold on, what? The user... +2 priority base 65. The user tackles the target with a high... always goes first. This is actually broken. What? Hold up. Okay. Let me just make sure I want to do this here. Because, that's real good. And it learns extreme speed. Okay. I see no reason not to do this, right? What does Flagger get leveling up? Let's see. It gets... well, actually, let's see its moves first.
Alright, as you're nerding out, I'm gonna go make myself an adult drink and
Sounds
some
good.
water.
It gets extreme speed in 3 levels. That is insane. That's actually just flat out broken. Okay, great. I'm gonna raise that for sure. For sure. I want to also raise an alien, but I want to get this to level 27. And I think I'm gonna take Moderate's Amulet Coin and give things. Move stuff around. Stravinsky might have just lost its spot as my fire type. Through no fault of its own. But, like, I mean, come on. When you have that, like, when you have those stats and that... and that attack, like, those moves, that is horse manure in terms of balancing. And I'm so going to use that. I should put the alien in the daycare, now that I think about it. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let me put a Iron Defense where Psybeam is. Actually, let me put Dark Pulse, because I could just reteach Dark Pulse in case it learns a new move. Okay, let's leave the UFO. Because I do want to use it, because it's Steel Psychic, and that seems kind of fun. And then all I have to do is walk around like this for hours. I wonder if I have a bike. Do I? I don't have a bike yet, do I? I do not. That's okay. I can just go back and forth, and it's fine. The bow ties used to be burgundy, but I've switched to blue and yellow, my fraternity's colors. Remind me which frat you're in? Legantown. Have I been here?
I'd be back in this bitch.
You be back at this motherfucker.
I'll be back in this motherfucker, bitch.
Back at this fucker. Oh, I know where I am now.
This is my ASMR.
Alpha Chi Sigma, the professional chemistry frat. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Ooh, I made this too strong.
Oh no. Look, it's a pahar. It's a pahar.
I barely know her.
Pahar. Yeah.
Alright, we're like an hour into stream. How many drink waters do you think it will take me to get really unhinged?
Are you trying to get really unhinged?
I don't think I'm trying to get really unhinged, but like moderately unhinged, you know?
I will say, it is not allowed for you to drink when chat tells you to drink when it comes to alcohol. And that will get me in trouble.
Yes.
So, I'm going to say 0, and I think you should choose how you drink, and if you get unhinged, just make sure you have control of yourself. There. Now that I've said that, do whatever the hell you want. But if you get too drunk, get off stream.
I don't think I'm gonna get that lit.
I know. I just say it, like, there were a couple of streamers who got in real serious problems because they got wasted on stream, and, like,
yeah,
it was bad. Like, they, broke a bunch of bottles on the ground and then, like, stepped on them so their feet got all cut up.
Oh my god.
On stream.
Yeah.
Like, that is bad on many reasons. For one, I don't imagine you would want to have that on your own stream.
No.
And then there's
that's a ouchie from me.
Yeah. It's a no bueno. I think I'm going the right way. Hold on.
Gotta find out.
It's here, okay. And the daycare is here. Fire Valley.
I'm digging this music.
It sounds like Xenoblade. I think it's the same violin sample. I think that's what it is anyway. I know that this music, I think, was written by... I don't know who it was written by, but it was by people like Superior Larksheen, who made, like, Pokemon battle themes in the sound fonts of, like, Gen 4 and 5 games. And I know this because I was friends with a couple of them, and one of them, who's now, like, a speedrunner who's very well known, the Guitar Hero, or TGH, made me a battle theme back before he started doing speedrunning. And now he's like, he was like the headliner at AGDQ at one point, playing Undertale. So that's like a weird random claim to fame I have.
The Game Awards are going on right now, too.
They are, yeah. I'm not watching them, though.
Yeah, obviously.
I should have got a repel, but I didn't get a repel. Man, honestly, fuck this. I'm gonna... When I get Fly, I'll come back to this town. I'm tired of these random encounters and their random encounters. What is your game of the year, Jillian?
That's a good question.
And it doesn't have, okay, how about released this year or played this year? Like, what was your favorite game you played this year?
Shoot, that's a good question. That's a great question. Can I give you like my top 5 of this year?
Absolutely.
And okay, does it have to be the game I played first this year?
No.
Alright, not in order. Dave the Diver. Baldur's Gate 3. Tears of the Kingdom. I gotta look at my actual... I can't remember when I started playing Vampire Survivors. I think it was last year, so I'm not gonna put that in there.
Okay.
I got 3. Stardew Valley.
No, a new game.
Oh, it's not new to me. So now it's not new to me.
Stardew Valley is not new to you in 2023.
No, I actually, it's not new to me. Concern A was my number 2 artist, okay? Yeah, I think I played Vampire Survivors last shoot. I don't know, maybe I didn't really...
Did you play no new games this year?
I got Baldur's Gate and Tears of the Kingdom, and those were my major ones. Shoot, I'm looking at my Steam games. I mean, honestly, Slay the Spire, I've been playing a lot of.
Slay the Spire?
Yeah, it's just like a fun, casual, like, card building game, so, like, I have my Steam Deck, and so, like, when I'm, like, late at night and I just want, like, a little something before I go to sleep, I usually play, like, a little bit of Slay the Spire. So that's been, like, a lot on my list. I mean, I'd probably say My Time at Sandrock. The full version just finally got released, and I've been really enjoying playing through that.
I have, I think, someone in my server's in that. If not, I have a friend who's in it.
Oh, dope!
Yeah, I think, let me just make sure, actually. Hang on. My Time at Sandrock VA cast. I think he's in it. Yeah, he's, Ernest.
His
name's Jerron.
Awesome, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Ernest is great.
His name is Jerron, and, his name is, it used to be It's the Pinoy Boy. Everyone calls him Pin now. He might end up on stream one day, who knows. TJ Anthony, I was in a couple projects with. I'm trying to see who else is in this. Let's see.
Back off, those are my specimens.
There's fossils. Razor Fang, that's cool. Mike Saporkin's really cool. He is, Logan Jan Jensen Giegler manager.
Logan is my romance option of choice.
Nice.
Ernest was also caught my eye. When I first played it in early release, I married Unsur because his autistic Riz got me.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't spoil it, but he really loves rocks. And I think that was really cute.
Jillian's really into the boys who have that special interest.
Oh, absolutely. I've been hearing a lot about Warhammer. So.
Oh yeah? Tell me about it.
And I enjoy it.
What have you learned?
Don't ask me this.
This is like the time on Mystery Dungeon stream where Giggles asked me if I knew Aaron's favorite flower.
Okay, I did learn today that the Silent King is called the Silent King because he doesn't talk. But
Really?
he does tell 3 people. He talks to 3 people and then they tell everyone what he said.
And he speaks only in lies.
I get, maybe. I was like, that seems like, you know how you have like unreliable narrators?
Yes.
You know, it's like when you can get things misconstrued if you tell somebody and then they tell somebody. Like, that would be my concern if I was a Silent King and I had people telling my stuff.
It would be like someone was getting the story wrong.
So I like, yeah. I will be honest with you. I can't remember the different armies. I know that there's like the runic warriors, but I don't think that's the army that they typically play.
Okay.
So I like, but it's funny because now I kind of realize what I must sound like to people that don't have like good nuclear knowledge when I talk about my nuclear my fields.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of
definitely a lot of things you just sort of say and everyone's like, I just sort of take it for granted sometimes. I just think that's Jillian being Jillian, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, she out here talking about her thing again.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the time I went to the Survivor casting call and got asked if I was autistic.
Oh my god. Okay, so my dad, like we went up to Pennsylvania, we were visiting with my cousins, right? And he just loudly announced to everyone that he's autistic. Never been diagnosed. Just like he was like, yeah, somebody thought I was autistic. And I was like, I don't know, maybe after that, like you... Oh dang, you just got one shot in.
I know,
Holy
because
crap, is this
I used Dig, and it used Earthquake, so it did double damage.
Oh dang.
Yeah, like I'm a double dum-dum because it did double damage.
Are you, is this a trainer battle? Is it
Yeah.
like a...
And this fucking thing is getting me hard. Comma, hard. Getting me, comma, hard. You know what yeah. This thing does not turn me on. Okay, it's gonna use Earthquake. I'm really stupid. What I should have done is healed this thing. And then I should have used Magnet Rise. But instead I have to use a full restore. Like a dingus. I hope you used Rock Slide, damn it. Can I live? Ah!
Oh no!
Okay.
Dang.
Alright, Vikings, Tad, all you. It's so over.
Oh no, I don't think it's gonna go well. Jover.
Jirva. Have you seen the fucking
just
SNL
annihilated.
skit where they have the Joker wedding?
The Joker wedding?
Joker wedding. It was an episode where it wasn't Morgan Wallen, but it was some country dude. Hang on, let me look it up. Joker wedding. I wanted to say Joker. You told me I was gonna say Joker. I wanted to say Joker. Joker. Who hosted this? I don't even know who fucking hosted this. Whatever. It's Joker wedding is the one, and it's really stupid but funny because the whole joke is that they say the word Joker funny.
Oh.
I go, I can't marry you anymore. I can't marry you because your best man wants to dress up like Joker. It's like, dude, why you gonna dress up like Joker? It's like, well, I want to dress up like Joker. You say you're gonna let me dress up as Joker. You gotta let me go dress up as Joker. Joker. Like, and that's the whole sketch. But it's really funny because they say Joker funny. They say Joker.
It's Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow.
It's not even a country singer. That's Jack Harlow. He's like a white rapper.
I don't fucking give a shit about Jack Harlow. Does it look like I give a fuck about Jack Harlow?
I guess not. Not anymore.
I'm a Joker.
I'm a Joker.
I'm Joker. He said I want to look like Joker, but I couldn't look like Joker if I didn't go into the Joker win with the Joker hits up. So it's that, and then they were like, they have a fucking vote. And Jeff Probst comes on the set to vote to say if they can say Joker. It's literally the dumbest sketch, but it's so funny. Oh man.
Oh my god, I'm watching that part right now.
It's genuinely so stupid, but really funny.
What was like a recent Saturday like SNL skit that made me fucking laugh really hard?
Funny noise. Yeah, MMJJ says, I'm giving my award to Baldur's Gate 3 and Wind Waker, specifically Command, support for Larian's support for Baldur's Gate 3 and their community engagement. Heck yeah. My top game of the year, let's have a look-see, because I'm pretty good at documenting this shit. Right now, favorite game I played this year looks to be... Oh, okay, well... Yeah, okay, I replayed WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games for the Game Boy Advance, and that's like my 4th favorite game of all time. And this is the first time I've replayed it since keeping track of like when I played it, so
yeah.
I just said, I beat it this year, yay!
Yeah.
But I think...
Yeah, you've got all your statistics out there, too.
Yeah. It's Fire Emblem Sacred Stones.
Huh.
And then...
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
Number 2 is tied between... Okay, there's a couple that are tied. It's Pokemon Heart Gold, because I played Soul Silver, hadn't played Heart Gold. So that's, you know, maybe a little cheating, but whatever. So it's Heart Gold... Wind Waker, and...
I'm glad you enjoyed Wind Waker.
And milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk.
What? What the fuck?
Those are my 3 runner-up games that were not, you know, ones that I'd played before.
Yeah.
Heart Gold, Wind Waker, and milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk.
Huge. I feel like I've seen something about that game because you showed me, or like I saw it in the Discord somewhere. What was your favorite game that you've streamed this year?
Favorite game I streamed this year?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a question then that needs a little development too, because is it the favorite game, or is it favorite stream experience?
I think stream experience.
Let's think. Let's think about this now.
Honestly, I really enjoyed doing Minish Cap with you, but I think that was last year.
Yeah, that was last year. Yeah, because we finished it December 21st of last year.
Yeah, dang. That was really fun to just do together.
Minish Cap's just like that random game that like I've played once and I hadn't played it since, so I figured I'd play it again. And like that game is fun.
I have never played it and I never really watched it.
It's really fun.
I don't know, I was just kind of like, hey, can I come on? And then it came like a game that we just like riffed on each other about. Yeah. But I've been really enjoying like also doing like the stuff with the nukes.
Yeah.
But
I will say like Minish Cap, I like it a lot more than Tears of the Kingdom.
Interesting.
And I say that because Tears of the Kingdom is just Breath of the Wild 2, you know? And like I know that was the point.
Yeah.
It lacks its own identity. And it lacks, like, this really interconnected world. Because, like, yeah, the world technically feels alive when you go somewhere and things are happening. But I feel like Minish Cap has this world that's just obviously lived in, you know? Like, people live in this place. People live in the entire world of this game. And you know that because one of the side quests is you literally have to talk to people to do it. You know? And I think that that's really cool. I'm gonna get some ice cream, I'll catch you next time. Au revoir, thanks for tuning in. I think Minish Cap is better in that way, that it has its own identity, the world feels alive, and there's always something to do. It never feels like it takes too long to go one way or another, you know?
That's fair. That's fair, yeah.
And
I can see that, yeah. Yeah, I feel that. I think that, like, I don't know. I am also a big fan of sequel, so like ultimately I kind of knew that Tears of the Kingdom was just a sequel, but I really enjoyed what they have done because it does feel like, and I agree with you that it can struggle to like feel like its own separate game with its own separate lore. I feel like in that, I don't know, I enjoyed it. I honestly think I enjoyed it more than Breath of the Wild, but I think like I really love I love anything dark. Like I love Twilight Princess. Like that kind of like dark aesthetic to games where it's typically more cheery and like almost like that kind of idealization. And so like having something like it's still open world Zelda, but having this like darker kind of aspect to it was really appealing to me.
Yeah. I mean, there are definitely... I think I like it when it's like the reverse, where like it's bright, but then like there are moments that make it dark once you look for them, you know?
Yeah.
Like, in terms of, like Wind Waker, for example.
Yeah, I was
like,
gonna say Wind
Waker's got
Waker, yeah.
a really dark story if you think about it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, yeah. I was gonna say Wind Waker's a great example of that. Where, you know, you still have this like almost like very bright color scheme too.
Yeah.
Where it's like very bright, very summery, like very like that, and then like but you still having like a very dark story that goes along with it, with the whole, you know, lore. But
yeah, exactly. I will say though, I don't like it when it's so overly bright and then it whiplashes to scary.
Yeah.
Like I like it when there's just like this implied like bad things happened earlier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have done this. Gosh, I'm a fool who played poorly the first time.
What could have
Lucky
been?
and bad.
What could have been?
So I got that, but I will say I played Milk Inside a Bag of Milk inside a bag of milk. And I got all the endings. It's a visual novel. And my total playtime is 16 minutes. Should I get the hair fossil or the tusk fossil?
We were talking about hair earlier, so I feel like we should get hair fossil. Yeah.
I want the other. Well, that's fine. Yeah, I played a lot of games this year, and I'm working on a video about that.
I'm having a bad habit where I play and I start a lot of games and then I just never finish them because I don't want them to end.
See, I have the exact
And that's
opposite.
like where you just like binge a game and then you're like, you know.
I'm like, starting a game is the hardest fucking thing for me.
Yeah.
Like, just choosing, like, okay, I'm gonna choose to play this, and then I'm just gonna do it. Because, like, let's put it this way. It's really easy to finish a game. Because you just, when you finish a game, you stop playing it. And there's plenty of reasons why you might stop playing a game.
Yeah.
So, like, you could just choose to drop a game, and that's that. And then you finished it. You finished playing it.
Yeah.
So, like, that's really easy. The hard part is starting them, in my opinion.
I like starting new games because I feel like it's something new and exciting and like, you know, you're like, oh, like this is something new, and I love like that kind of aspect of it. So I think that's why I'm like also like, you know, I like playing that. Because like I don't know, like there's like the games that I'll go back to on and on again. Like
I don't want to interrupt you too bad, but look at this motherfucker.
he looks like a donkey.
He's a sloth.
Yeah, I know he's a sloth.
His name is Slothome. You chose this, Jillian.
I did?
Yeah, this is what came from the hair fossil.
I like him. He looks very polite.
He's very polite.
Very polite. What's his speed?
He's level 5. He's electric rock.
Interesting.
This is not a bad... Not bad.
See?
I don't know if it's good.
I did a great job choosing.
I don't think you did, but you can keep telling yourself that.
I think that you should have not let me choose that.
Well, I don't know what the other one would be.
That's so true, bestie.
That's the magic of Pokemon.
True,
you never know.
I wish
what
they had like a. I wish
get.
they had like wraps. Did I send you? There was a reel that I got sent, and it was like your PhD wrapped. And it was really funny.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, and it was like
You had 146 stress-induced naps. I was like, my favorite is you downloaded 120 papers and you only read 30 of them.
Yeah, that's so
And
true.
I was like, I feel that.
I read a paper. I've read a couple papers recently, but like there was a stretch where I didn't read a paper for like 2-3 months, and I was like, actually it was more like 6 months. Between my review talks, I only read 2 papers, and those review talks are usually every 3 months or so. So. And it's fine, like, I'm still doing good work. I am at this stage where I have, we took the measurement with the linear accelerator, and we have data for it now, and the data looks like absolute horseshit. But that's okay, because that's what we expected. And so part of my duties right now are literally to, figure out what's happening that makes the waveform behavior look like this. And I can tell you why. It's because there's a fuck ton of photons in there. But like,
Man, I love me some photons.
I can't talk explicitly about like what we're seeing, of course, but like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like they look like what you would expect when you throw 10 to the 9th photons every 4 microseconds into a detector that has like a material dead time of just about 4 microseconds. For all of you people who don't do radiation detection, that looks like junk.
It don't look good.
I've seen not many worse. But that is kind of the point. Just a matter of figuring out what to do next, you know? That's everything about a PhD is, okay, you've done this. Now what? Oh, I got a bike wheel.
Oh, hell yeah. What wheel we do with it?
We'll fucking ride it or something, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. I fought this dude.
Oh.
I'm never gonna make it as a stand-up, am I?
No.
You and me both, brother. Have you ever thought about doing stand-up?
Absolutely not. You know what my personal hell is? Is I like do
Being on
stand-up with
stage?
all the guys that I previously dated.
Oh no.
And it's just, cause
That-
and like, yeah. I was like, That, I don't know. I don't think I'm funny enough. I'm witty. I'm not funny. Cause I can think of something pretty good off the bat, but like if you want me to do like a whole like routine with like material,
Yeah.
it's a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, that's fair. I think, but to write material is to, like, rehearse and prepare and do all this other shit.
Yeah.
Like, and practice and bomb and get back up and try again and whatever. And, like, I almost feel like I don't have the patience to do it, you know?
Yeah, no, it's, and I mean, it's, to be funny, it takes, like, time and, like, effort, you know? I just burped and it smelled like chicken. But, like, I need to drink some water. Anyways, I don't know. I think that, like, again, to be funny is to have something special. And I just don't think I have that special quality about myself.
Oh, Jillian. I do think that, one thing that comics do is they have stories, but they also find a way to, like, link a lot of jokes together. And I've been able to, and they do that on a lot of different levels. And I have only been able to do it with, like, 2 jokes in a story. Like, a joke into a ridiculous story that I have.
But you still have to have that story to have, like, an ounce of truth in it, too.
Yeah.
So you can't just tell this crazy-ass story and then, like, have a joke at the end. Like, it still has to be something, like, believable. And I think it's also difficult. And, like, I'm somebody who just says yes a lot. So, like, therefore, that I also get a lot of natural comedy in my life because of that.
Yeah.
But, you know, but you still need to, like, and you also need to be a good storyteller.
Yeah.
which can be difficult on its own if you don't know how. Because I did a little bit of speech and debate in high school, so I know how a good speech is written and how you typically tell a story.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's also that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again, and the story has to have some kind of payoff, too. Like, why would you listen to the story otherwise?
And you have to keep your audience engaged throughout the story for the payoff to be worth it at that point, too. Because you're like, if I'm going to listen to a story for 5 minutes,
I better
then
be
I
getting my
want
fucking
something
money's worth.
good out of it, yeah.
My gosh dang money's worth. If I ain't getting my money's worth, then what am I doing here?
What are you doing here? This hair is
What the dang heck are you doing?
I mean, I could probably, and like, you can like speak on, you're like, and again, like you take a lot of comedy from your experiences, and especially like people that are typically minorities have really hilarious stories due to their like the nature of, you know, but.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think about, there's a lot of different stand-up comedy, and like, I think one thing that I know myself well enough to know that I would really struggle just like having the mental prowess to bomb. I would not bomb well.
See, that's, yeah, I like don't think I could deal with the rejection of bombing. But
Then the other thing too is like, it's not like I have to have an hour's worth of material, right? Like I only need 5 minutes maximum, right? Like a tight 5, you know, like a 5-minute thing that you can cut down if you need.
Yeah. Have you been to an open mic?
No.
Like comedy show?
No.
It's interesting. For sure.
I bet.
Like it's a time.
Yeah, it's like, what's the deal with the problems in the Middle East right now, am I right? I mean, they can't decide whether they like vampires or werewolves.
But it's interesting, yeah. I mean, I think comedy, and this comedy is so subjective too.
Yeah.
Because like you can get an audience and you can tell a joke that like, you know, was really great for one audience and then totally bombs on the other one. So you have to be very adaptable.
Yeah.
And like, again, that's where my like, I feel like my wittiness would come in really good, is because like you can have that quick wit of like, especially like audience work, you know, being like playing off the audience and like making it funny but not cringy too.
Yes.
And that's a fine line to cross.
Will be a fine line. When it comes to stand-up comedy, I love the idea of the lifestyle of the stand-up comic, but I am aware of all of the bad parts that come with it. And, you know, I know I have something that I could in theory do stand-up with. It's just like, goddamn, how do I do stand-up without being immediately just, oh, I don't want to bomb, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's, I mean, like, you have to, like, basically set yourself up for failure, and then if it works, it works, you know? Because, again, you could do your entire set and nobody laughs, and that's, like, you know?
Thanks, you've been a great audience.
Yeah.
I hope you go to a dentist soon so you can get some more laughing gas so you can brighten up your lives. Have a good one!
Yeah. I think we should just do a bunch of nuclear jokes.
Yeah.
Nuclear fission? Out the door!
What?
Exactly.
You know, there's this thing called an electron, and it's like, I don't want to be here. It's like me at parties, you know, I'm gonna like an electron, where, you know, I'm like, when I go to parties, I'm like an atom, you know? When I drink too much, I get too much energy, and I enter, like, this excited state, if you will, much like how in nuclear physics that happens. And sometimes, if I get a little too excited, I gotta get something out of my system, much like a gamma ray does with an atom.
That was a lot.
You gotta, yeah, I know. That's the joke.
That's the funny.
Is that nuclear jokes are drawn out and not that good.
I like nuclear pickup lines, personally, where I'm like, hey baby, I'm a uranium-235 atom and you're a neutron. Why don't you slam into me and we create some fission?
Oh my god.
That one goes out to someone special.
Hey babe, are you made out
You're
of...
out there, you know you are.
Hey babe, my dick's made out of boron, cadmium, and hafnium, and boy do I want to insert inside your reactor.
Yeah, I've done that.
My dick's as hard as boron, and I want to insert it in your reactor.
Hey baby, are you a hydrogen atom and a hydrogen atom? Because I want to create some fusion with you.
Hey babe, I got 4 protons. I'm an alpha particle. Those are so bad.
I'm big and heavy and I just want to go straight up.
Oh my god.
Who let us be friends?
I don't know. The grand universe wizard in the sky. Scald! Oh my god, Scald! This is actually just broken. I just got the most broken move
Scald's
in the
great.
game.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that for me. Scald is such a stupid move. Extreme speed. Of course we're gonna learn extreme speed. Are you kidding me? It's the best move.
See, you understand the semantics of like Pokemon,
Why, that's good.
where I just kind of like
You're the
brute
color
force my
commentator.
way into battles.
Yeah. You're the Troy Aikman to my Joe Buck, babe.
Is that a fucking Vikings reference?
No, they're both NFL commentators.
Okay. I honestly, I do not. I really wish I should follow NFL more.
No, you don't have to. It's misery and unpleasant.
That's fair. I'm a Steelers fan, so like, yeah.
That's right. I forget about that.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm actually going to the Steelers-Seahawks game over probably New Year's Eve, so I'm really excited
nice.
about that.
We're
Yeah.
going to Vikings Lions over Christmas.
That will be so fun. That'll be great.
Assuming the Vikings are still in it. I mean, I'm basically, my Vikings fandom right now is on life support on the sheer basis that we're playing with at least a third string backup. At least Justin Jefferson is back.
Josh Dobbs.
I know.
See, I think I told this story before, and my parents always like to bring it up now. It's like where I walked with Josh Dobbs to this engineering building.
Did you
Like,
really?
and we walked like a solid minute together, and I was like, do I ask him for his like photo with him? And by the time I got up the like courage, like he was already like taking a photo with somebody else. And this is also when hoverboards were like the big phase, and so like he was on his hoverboard because they didn't want the football players to like walk around
That's
due
great.
to like injury. Yeah.
That's great. Did you have any classes with him, or just in the same
No,
building?
I had one of my TAs, like for my class, like worked closely with him because he was also in aerospace. So yeah.
Yeah.
But yep. I mean, honestly, like both my teams finished out pretty well. We have pretty decent bowl games for the Beavs and the Vols, so I'm happy about that. So
Yeah, that's not bad.
yeah. Penn State.
Sucks to suck, dude.
I know. I was like, everybody was doing so well. It's like me and my fucking fantasy football team, like first time playing fantasy. And I had my 2 quarterbacks were Joe Burrow and Kirk Cousins.
Damn.
So I was like, honestly, I probably could have picked somebody up and just have them as my
You
quarterback.
should've.
And I was like, I don't care
You
enough.
frankly
Like,
really should have, because I know for a fact that there were some quarterback free agents that people definitely picked up later.
yeah. I mean, I could have, but I was like, ultimately, I was like, I had my fun and I wasn't really like following it that much. And I was like, I'm in last place. It's like, if I was like in 5th or 4th, I'd probably be like, yeah, totally. But like, I'm in last. I'm not really like worried about it.
Yeah.
So.
And that makes sense. Like, there's no sense in getting upset by what is essentially sheer luck.
Oh, and yeah. I mean, it's also like, we don't have anything like writing on this. Like, if it was like last place gets like pied in the face.
Bitch cup.
Yeah, then like I would be like, no. Because
Yeah.
I'm also competitive, but I'm competitive about things that I know that I could probably win at.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna be competitive about something like I know very little to nothing about. So, I mean, I did get Travis Kelce as my tight end, and I will count that as a win. Because he also carried my team a lot.
He is a good football player.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's cool that you fucking just was like right next to the current quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings.
Which is crazy that he's like actually gotten some like. Well, I was at a bar too whenever that like the Bears Vikings game, which what the fuck was that?
Misery.
And that like last play where they just were like playing hot potato with the ball. Like what?
That's how it goes sometimes.
I was like, okay.
No, that game stunk. I was like, it's a good thing we have a bye week because I'm tired of this. I would not want to watch another week of this. They need to figure it out. Justin Jefferson needs to come back. And he's going to be back now. Which is great. So good. I'm excited. I'm ready for Justin Jefferson to be back.
I'm ready for like my team to be good again, you know?
I'm ready for my team's next win. I'm ready for my team's next Super Bowl win. Don't know when it will be, but I'm ready for it. Why can I not go into the town? Isn't the town over there? I'm dumb. It's over here. The town is over this way. Alright, we're just wandering around. It's fine. And they got the good music.
I love this music.
You've
been here before, yeah.
Yeah, it's the Lily Cove anime version.
Have you seen the new trailer for Pokemon Concierge?
I saw it. I wasn't really that interested in it.
Oh. Yeah.
It looked nice.
I love stop motion.
Okay.
Like, so I love the fact that like they have felt and clay, like, you know, a bunch of different mediums in the same one, and it looks adorable. So I'm excited for it. I don't know. I mean, like I've like watched like the OG Pokemon on and off.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, I'm turning into Midwestern.
On and off.
It's Canadians. Okay.
Hey.
But yeah, it seems really fun. I've been recently watching the Scott Pilgrim animated series.
How is it?
And I've been enjoying it. It's different than I was expecting, because like basically Scott ends up getting quote unquote kidnapped/killed in the first episode.
That's what I've
so
heard.
It's like ultimate. What?
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, so it's like, I didn't know that. So when I started watching it, I was expecting it to kind of be similar to the movie where like obviously Scott's the protagonist and like we follow him mostly through his eyes. But now you're following a lot more of Ramona, which I also really enjoy. So
yeah. Would you be Ramona for Halloween?
I thought about it actually.
You should do it.
I would never like cut my hair like that, or like I would get a wig and dye it. But I thought about being her for Halloween a couple times. I kind of wish I like put more effort into my Halloween costumes this year, but
That's
you know, I just life in general. So
yeah, I mean, Erin and I didn't really do too much for Halloween this year. She got a wig, you know, and that was it.
yeah,
And then she.
but
just
it was
wore her
great.
work
I loved
clothes.
it. I've watched a little bit of Succession, but I've only watched like 3 or 4 episodes.
What do you
But I'm
think?
enjoying it so far. I'm enjoying it so far. I think after like the 3rd episode, I was like, okay, I can see why people are getting into this. You know, it's like that kind of deal. So, yeah. But I need to like, basically, the HBO Max account has been like messy, so I just need to like get my own and not try to share my family's because I keep getting signed out. So.
Yeah. That's fair. I really like it. Erin and I played Shiv and Tom, so it was quite fun.
Cosplay. Roleplayed cosplay.
Yeah, no, we roleplayed it.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Yeah, it was. No, I'm just kidding. But you know, like we had fun with it. It was fun enough. The only problem is that the Halloween party we went to was full of fucking nerds who didn't know who we were, even with our name
See,
tags.
that's my problem. It's like
No one.
people
fucking
like
knows.
okay, because I went to on Halloween. I dressed up as biblically accurate Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
I called myself Sluttenheimer.
Yeah.
So like I was like dressed like promiscuously.
Sloppenheimer.
So, yeah. So I But I went out or like later, and like I had like a pipe, and I had like the Bhagavad Gita like with me. But obviously, when I got to the bar and I'm like dancing, I'm not having it with me.
Yeah.
So, and they were like, somebody came up to me and was like, I love your outfit, like I love your costume, Sherlock Holmes. And I was like, yeah, sure.
Yep.
For all intents and purposes, yeah, I can be Sherlock Holmes.
But like, Aaron and I were talking about this, and Aaron was like, yeah, I don't feel so bad that like no one got it because like they're all just a bunch of nerds. Like,
Yeah.
you don't watch any TV, like, or any prestige television, like,
Yeah.
and you call yourself cultured.
I mean, yeah, I went as like Yuri from Doki Doki like 3 years ago, and like nobody got it. But
Yeah.
I was like, ultimately, like, are you doing your costume for yourself? Are you doing your costume for other people? You know, and I think that's like, and I think both are valid.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but there were like some people at the Halloween party we went to who were just like wearing the same costume again. It's like, it wasn't that you wanted to dress up, it's that you're dressing up out of obligation.
So lame. I like the, I don't know, I love Halloween and I love costume parties, and like I actually just got a murder mystery and it's set in like, it's like called Murder on the Dance Floor, and like it's like 1970s themed set, and I was like, oh, I just love a good costume, I love a good theme. But I like just kind of like going over the top and, you know, kind of centering everything around a theme. It helps me be more organized as well, so.
Next year, Aaron and I are just going to be the vampires from the WGN Halloween special from 1982. Boo!
If that floats your boat, babe, I say go for it.
Let me find it.
Absolutely.
Boo, WGN. There was a guy who went not in costume because he said he didn't have like time, but like, you could at least do something? Yeah. Okay, hang on. Let me find the intro so you can... There it is. Hang on, I'm gonna pause this music because I feel like... actually, I don't know if I could show this on stream, but I really like it. We're gonna go as this... Oh, wait, hang on. Let me share it at the proper time.
Oh, this looks like,
Here.
from like, you know that like,
It's live action.
Scooby-Doo?
It's live action.
Oh my god,
But
is
they
it
got
really?
an animation for it.
Oh.
For that. But it's
Center in Pennsylvania, it's Boo!
I'm going to be that vampire, and Aaron's gonna be the lady vampire.
Jesus Christ.
It's fun. It's like one of the last variety shows ever made.
I don't dig the spooky music.
It's fun. It's like it just captures this vibe, you know? I mean, look at this, right? Okay, I'm gonna put it in the Uranium chat. Like, look at that. How would you not want to be that? You know what I mean?
Okay, that's very slay. I like this. That's like, it's giving like a lot of Elvira
Yeah.
like vibes, or like Morticia, like the sexy,
Yeah,
like
it's got the
gothy
high
woman.
slit that's really in right now.
The high slit that's really. All right, Morticia.
That's absolutely.
What? Are you patronizing me?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
Beware the Ica water. You're allowed to be a hater, but I'm allowed to have my opinion.
Yeah,
I'm
and that
that
is
one Norman
totally valid and
Rockwell.
true.
I'm that one Norman Rockwell painting with the dude standing up in the courthouse with a fucking... What's his name looking up at him? Roosevelt looking up at him.
Sure, baby. Very soon.
Have you not seen that picture? You have
I
to.
probably have, but like when you're trying to reference it directly, I know who Norman Rockwell is. Let me look it up. Rockwell, standing courthouse painting, I guess.
It's called Freedom of Speech.
Yep, I see it.
And they post it on Twitter all the time whenever they say like a dumb or bad opinion. It's just fun, you know? It's just how it is.
I agree.
I love having
Why
the wrong
can't we
opinion.
be silly and goofy?
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? But I do think that Aaron and I are going to go as something like that. I feel like it'd be fun to do that. Like, I would love to just fucking go, like, lean into the classic Halloween monster approach. You know, too many people get quirky with their costumes. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna dress up like a Count Dracula. Like an actual Count Dracula. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
Why
love
not?
the Universal monsters. Like, I think they're fun, and they're very, like... I mean, I watched Young Frankenstein on Halloween, and it's one of my favorite movies, and, like, obviously it was spoofs, like, Frankenstein, but I love that, like, I don't know. I mean, the classic monsters are classic for a reason.
Yeah.
But... yeah. Alright, I will be right back. I'm going to...
Deal.
whiz. Yeah.
Okay. Chat, you hear that? She's gone. Or she's never coming back. If I have anything to say about it. Yahoo! This game's alright. I admire that it has a vision. There's definitely parts of it I would change, though, for sure. Like, you can't deny it's an impressive game, especially for a fan game. I just feel sometimes there are just, like, little decisions that were made that I'm like, why? There are just some cases where I feel myself, like, going like, I don't know, man. So it's been hard to, like, unequivocally just say, like, yes, I like this game. But here's the thing. As a fan game, it's amazing. As a, like, normal game, it's like, I like it. It's at the top of the UU tier, you know? It's like an S-ranked UU mod. Or S-ranked RU is a great way to describe it. It's like a top of a tier where it's like, within its competition, it is great. Beyond its competition, it does not hold a candle. In my humble, objective opinion, I don't think this is better than, like, the mainline Pokemon games. Save for a few. There are definitely convenience features which I appreciate, but, like, it's hard, right? Like, every new Pokemon game has its own vision and ideas to some degree. And, like, yeah, this does too, but it's directly... This is... Everything that is in this game is built off of something that was initially thought of in Pokemon. And, like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, like, you know, even if I didn't really like Sword and Shield or Sun and Moon, at least they were fundamentally different, hard to mix up, you know? They had their own vision and their own identity. And, like, again, is it necessarily fair to compare this game, a fan game that was made on fan intentions, versus, like, a studio-made game? No, absolutely not. This game deserves all the merit it gets for being a fan game. I just feel that, at present, it's a little, like... It's the top of its tier, but I wouldn't put it any higher. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with it. That is a sound. I love that they have the stock frog sound effect too. I remember hearing that in, like, Sim Zoo or Sim Park.
Ooh, those are good ones.
Sim Park.
Like the Sims. Well, like The Sims, like, whatever, you know?
I'm talking like SimCity kind of stuff.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. Like the, you know, I like the My Sims. That's what I'm fun of.
I don't know if that's the same.
I know it's not. Okay.
You're trying to relate
But
to
I'm
a
saying I like it.
I played computer games at the library. Those were the games on the library. I've yet to find the games from my youth that I played at the library, aside from RuneScape. Wow, it really got dark in here. In the game. Because it's now past 10 East Coast.
I'm
This is,
looking
like,
up all the tweets about
Impossible to
the
see.
Game Awards.
The Game Awards.
The Game Awards.
The Game Awards.
More like the gay.
What are awards?
We do be awarding.
She award on my game till I Keely over. Like the Jeff. I'm funny.
You're hilarious.
I'm like bread that's been left out. I'm funny. Nope, I'm stale. Never mind. But it's okay. Like, I'm not trying to be Mr. Comedy. I'm not trying to be Mr. Wins on stage. I'm trying to win the long-form podcast-like content race.
Remember when we had our murder podcast?
Yeah.
It was so good.
Got taken down from Patreon because it violated their terms and conditions.
I did indeed.
Which is too bad. I was loving making like $50 million a year. You know?
Would you be an adult with braces?
I would do Invisalign, but I wouldn't do braces, no. Would you?
I had braces,
Huh.
so no.
I also had braces. I have a permanent retainer.
I used to.
I used to, I still do, but I used to too.
It's to do. Yeah, I might like kept coming undone on my bottom retainer, and then like my teeth half shifted because I didn't really wear my retainer afterwards. Like, I don't know. I would probably be same if like, you know, if I really wanted to, I might do Invisalign. But like honestly, if it doesn't pose any significant like
Improvement to your
risk
life.
to my health, I don't think I'd do it.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like I wouldn't need it because I've been very good about wearing my retainer, and I have the permanent retainer, and like one of my teeth has come like slightly off of the permanent retainer, and it has turned a little bit, but it's not like it's so bad that like I would need to get braces again, and that's one tooth, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like I got a little stank tooth.
Yeah, like my front teeth are a little shifted together, but like I just went to the dentist and they were like, everything's good. So I was like, all right, like, you know, they don't cause me problems. It's not like, you know.
My teeth are fine.
I promise I have all
I got
26 of them.
17 of them.
How many teeth do you have? What's the
I'll let me count them.
number of teeth?
3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
32.
13.
I wonder if that's including wisdom teeth.
That's gotta include wisdom teeth.
Whose wisdoms are we teething right now?
She wisdom on my teeth until I have to remove them. Yeah, that one wasn't great.
That's okay.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years? In a mirror in 5 years.
That's a good one.
You're hired.
Alright, I am going to get my dinner.
Yep. Go get your dinner getter.
So true, bestie. So true.
So Trebexty. Like Alex Trebek. Arilect. Let's go, Vikings Tat. You with the stupid speed. That was a fart. Okay, it's official. This thing is dumb. Oh yeah, I should send out my Modder 8. And that's good. I like that things are starting to get powerful. I think one of the things that, like, always annoys me in some Pokemon games is it takes a while to feel good about how you're able to attack. And, like, the strength of your attacks, you know? That is the one true net negative of the Johto games, is that it takes forever to feel like you're powerful. It's why Hoenn's kind of fun, because, like, you always feel like you're getting something new. Same with Black 2 and White 2. Like, you're able to see yourself get more powerful very easily. This game is a little tricky in the sense that, like, yeah, you're getting stronger pretty easily, but I don't know. Usually when you start to get to level 30-some, you start to really feel it. The late 20s, in my opinion, are always the hardest.
Ugh. I've got my food. I've got my Taco Bell hot sauce packet. We're all good to go.
What's your food?
Bird's Eye have these like protein blends that are actually pretty good. So I just have half a serving of that with some chicken and cheese.
Nice.
And a Taco Bell hot sauce packet.
So you're doing
Well, it's got
your
like
thing.
black beans, quinoa. It's like southwestern sauce, peppers, corn.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah, seems pretty good. Are you doing like, are you just like, that's just like what was there, or are you doing...
It was just an easy, yeah. Like, I mean, all you do is just microwave it
okay.
in the bag, and you can eat it right out of the bag too.
Nice.
Cool.
I was gonna say, that sounds like, you know, relatively healthy.
They're great. Like, I highly suggest stuff like, sometimes you're like, ooh, I just want something quick and easy. They're, like, they taste good. They're, I mean, fairly low calorie if you're interested in, like, you know, that. And, yeah, you just add some cheese, some protein, more protein if you want to. Oh,
Sounds like it. I made myself a sandwich with salami and string cheese and spinach. It's triple S tier. Because it's
string cheese on a sandwich?
I peel the string cheese. It's the poor man's mozzarella.
I mean, yeah, but...
And it stays on there more. Because if you, like, shred mozzarella, it's gonna go everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
String cheese allows it to, like, sit there a little better. And it's good on, like, if, like, just for a fast thing. Like, obviously, if I'm doing real cheese, I'm doing real cheese, you know what I mean? But, like,
yeah.
You know, when I need just, like, quick sandwich-like food, I'll just peel string cheese and do that.
I am a fan of just, like, plain old American cheese.
No.
And I know it's not technically cheese, it's like a dairy product, but,
No.
like, fuck with it.
No. I think, American cheese is kind of an abomination. It was popularized by Kraft Singles. And I do not like Kraft Singles. I think
you're wrong.
What?
I think you're wrong.
What? What do you mean you think I'm wrong?
Because you are wrong. American Craft Singles are...
They're flimsy pieces of plastic.
And they're delicious. And I will die on this hill. I enjoy them. And they make
What?
for a bussin' grilled cheese sandwich. You
Why
put some
not
fucking
use,
white
like-
ass Wonder Bread, some mayonnaise, some cheese. That shit slaps.
You really are from the South.
Hell yeah.
A white girl from the South.
Absolutely, I am.
You'd probably say y'all and everything. Wear country hat and cowboy boots. Go to honky tonks and go to Luke Bryan's in Nashville or whatever.
You got me to a T. I do all those things and more.
Probably have like a sleeveless denim jacket.
Mm-hmm.
And rhinestone glitter bedazzling on the back.
Absolutely.
And you have like throw pillows that say eat, pray, drink, wine.
Yep.
Like you have throw pillows that say I'm not an alcoholic, but
A bottle of wine is, a bottle of wine.
right. Like Aaron and I went to some shops in like a small town Wisconsin area, or like medium town Wisconsin, but not like city by any means. And like just going into like the crafty art shops or whatever, and all of these shops have like so many of their pieces are just centric around either beer or wine.
Yep.
It's like
I went to
the Midwest.
Oh God, what did I went to visit my best friend one time, and she lives in Texas, and we went to one of the stores in Texas, and I was just like, it was like the most combination of like, again, all those things.
Yeah.
And there was this shirt or something, it was like socks, it had this like unhinged saying on them, and now I can't remember what it is.
If I get crusty, you better wash me.
I'm the reason Daddy drinks. On a pair of socks.
Yeah,
And
like,
it was...
I saw there's just a lot of them that are like the casual allusions to broken
like,
families, you know? Like I was just, is this really what I know it's like said in jest, but then but it's really not, like it's just very strange to see. Or like, I love it when my wife lets me go fishing.
Yeah. I don't know.
Just very like, huh. I don't think I would ever have any of those in my own home, They're just so not me. Because I'm not that type of guy.
Oops.
I caught this unit.
That's what I sound like whenever you make that big gulping noise. It's like,
Big gulp.
Whoop.
All right. I caught him.
You did it.
It's a long way to Amateur Town. I don't know if I can make it.
Birdkeeper Raven.
I wonder what kind of Pokemon they have.
They have a bird one. A Splendifowl.
That's so crazy.
And it's got an animation. And it's dead.
Then it's dead.
Vikings Tat. Ketzoro. I think this is grass flying. I should have got the burn. I didn't get the burn though. Have you seen Freddy Got Fingered?
No.
Why not?
This doesn't seem like a movie that I would enjoy.
Why not?
But you know what I have recently watched though?
What?
Was Chopping Mall.
Chopping
Which
Mall.
is a movie in the 1980s based in a shopping mall where killer robots tried to kill a bunch of horny teenagers. It was significantly hornier than I was expecting.
How horny?
But they were like... Okay, so like the whole thing was like they're all like working at this mall.
Yeah.
And this like kid's dad or like owns the furniture store in the mall. So they were all gonna hang out afterwards after they're done with their shifts. Like, like drink, have fun.
Yeah.
But having fun means having sex in like the furniture beds.
Yeah.
And again, it was like significantly hornier. I was like, these kids are just like fucking out in the open. Like
Fuck
they're
yeah.
like there was like
They were just having like one big orgy.
Yeah, I was like, I think there was like 4 couples together, and like 3 of them were like you know, canoodling around, and I was like, my god.
And
They're like
let me guess,
making
the
out, and I
ones
was like,
that
there's
didn't
very like
live.
sexual vibes, and I was like, man.
Les parfums de Kalos sont les meilleurs. Like, okay, the perfumes from Kalos are the best. Okay. French.
Damn, you know, French.
Yeah, je
French.
parle un peu français.
I took Latin in high school.
Française.
Agricoli. But it was just a good, like, it was also, like, very, like, 80s stupid, shitty horror movie slash, like, kind of slasher. It was great.
Do you like those kinds of movies?
I think within reason. I mean, like,
The campy 80s slasher flick?
yeah.
What's your opinion on, like, more gory versions of that?
Well, I went to go see the Thanksgiving movie recently in theaters, and I enjoyed it. I think that, like, stuff that, like, leans into the campiness and, like, the silliness of it, like, if you're trying to be serious and have that movie, then, like, obviously. And, like, if you're just gonna make it, like, murder porn, then, like,
That's a whole different thing.
something different, you know? But if you're just gonna, like, lean it, like, I went to go see Violent Night last year with my dad.
Is that the one where
and it-
Santa's the killer?
Like, yeah, like where he like basically he's
It's David
like
Harbour,
it's like
right?
David Harbour, and he like like something happens and he ends up like, you know, killing a bunch of these bad guys.
Oh,
and,
it's
like
Die
that
Hard,
was
but with Santa.
yeah. I've never seen Die Hard, so like everyone's like, oh, it's just like Die Hard, and I'm like, I've never seen Die Hard. But I grew up like kind of like watching those kind of movies with my dad, and so like ultimately there is like a sense of nostalgia there, but I do like the campy horrorness of like that kind of like deal. Where like, why not make a thing like it's Thanksgiving? What is there to do on Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
like,
it's
why are
like-
you making this holiday movie about it?
I kind
You
of
know?
love that they did that though, because I can imagine.
Oh,
that
it's
pitch.
hilarious.
I can
It's
imagine
great.
the pitch. It's like, what do you do after you have Thanksgiving dinner? Some people go to the movies. What the fuck are they gonna watch on Thanksgiving?
Exactly. I love going to the movies on Thanksgiving too. That was like a tradition that my family has. Is like, you know, so it's like it's just fun to like, you know, especially when it's something stupid. You know, a lot of I love a good like artsy fartsy movie, but like the campy movies are just great. You know, and
Yeah.
especially like modern day camp. Yeah. And, like
Agreed.
incorporating kind of like social media. Like Addison Rae was in it, and she said it was surprisingly good.
In Violent Night?
No, in Thanksgiving.
Who's Addison Rae?
She's a TikTok star.
Okay. What does she do?
She like dances, and she's pretty. She
Oh.
was in that the He's All She's All That remake, and they made it like He's All That, so they just gender swapped the rules.
Okay.
But
Anthel. Aunt Hell. Oh, Psychomator? Oh, that's kind of cool. I kind of want that. Whoa. You haven't, because now I want the Psychomator on my team.
yeah, that's what I call my, you know.
That's what you call your car?
Yes.
Psychomator. Lactomator. Wow, you found this place. Good job. Thanks, game.
Oh, Nicki Minaj dropped a new album.
What'd she drop?
Pink Friday 2.
2?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. I'll have to listen to it. Ugh.
Oh, it's dropping tomorrow. I
Okay.
lied.
You lied to me.
I did lie to you. I got too excited about being a Barbs, you know.
In Barbs. That's a good deal. Oh, Schnikes, I could get so many revives. Why not? That's dope.
We say fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it. Balling is happening.
We out here doing, as they say, le balling. I could just buy a Pokemon for berries.
That's interesting. It's a product of genetic testing.
I have them all, so I don't need any of them. But that is neat. Oh, toxic? Oh, that goes hard. Like how I'm trying to be?
Know that you're toxic.
What's your favorite Britney song?
I like Lucky. I like Kill the Lights. Actually, Kill the Lights was one of my most played songs.
I like Crazy.
Crazy Scrid. My only
I
wish
listened
this
to that
year.
song so much in kindergarten. It was so bad. I listened to it all the time in kindergarten, in first grade. Excuse me, first grade, because it was what was on the player at Adventure Club. They had a Britney Spears album. Master.
I love
Fire.
Britney Spears.
Yeah.
I just think she's neat.
The particular. Now, what about Britney inspires you?
I think her authenticity to speak up about, you know, the things that she's been through.
The conservatorship?
Yeah. I think that she's, like, hasn't been able to live life on her terms for a very long time.
Yeah.
And that's something that, like, is very frustrating.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Obviously, and, like, you know. And, like, you know, she's been living in the public eye for such a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, she really, like,
Since
she
the
was
90s.
basically, like, a child when she became famous. And that's insane to me. You know?
Yeah, like, imagine just being that famous. Oh, it's no longer raining.
Yeah.
Cool. Where is the healing spot in this town? Is there not a healing spot in this town? Great. Just what I love. Alright, well, I gotta go find the ant hell, which I can only assume is this mountain. Right. Right, and then I gotta use this spray. Unless I wanted to get some more levels for my Modder 8, because I'm going to need all of them, except there is no heal in that town. Okay. I guess that was just a choice, but whatever. Oh, it's a Chocodle! I want one of these.
Oh, have you not got one yet?
I'm about to. I'm about to get one of these.
You do that.
I am. I'm so gonna do it. Wow, I caught it. It's a Chocodle. Alright, it's a green
Yay.
chick Pokemon. Alright, moderate. Good job. Keep going. Okay. Let's go back into here. This seems like the ant hell. There's my repels.
What has been your other favorite things this year?
I've really enjoyed being able to say that I officially am done with all classes that I need to take.
Yeah.
Like, I'm genuinely really excited about that, because now I can come home during the day or in the evenings, and I'm just, like, not concerned about what's going on in the lab.
Yeah.
I think that that's a really positive thing in my life. And I really do like being able to say that. And I'm in, like, my 3rd year of the PhD now, which is still crazy to me. Like, my brother is now older than I was when I moved out to Ann Arbor, which I think is also kind of nuts.
I can't believe it's been that long.
I know. That, to me, is also wild, that it has been that long.
Yeah.
Other good things, I mean, I got engaged.
Yeah, you
I feel like
did.
that goes without saying. We're gonna be continuing to tour some sites for weddings and whatnot. We toured one, but we must tour more.
So exciting.
That's good. So yeah, I mean, like, definitely good things happen this year. I'm not gonna deny that. This year has
Yeah.
also been, like, one of those years where I feel like, you know, not stagnated necessarily, but like, man, I feel really stupid a lot now.
Yeah, welcome to life.
Yeah. And learning how to mitigate that. But I mean, like, that's how it is right now, and it's fine. I know that I'm not stupid because, like, literally everyone who saw my work at this IEEE conference was like, wow, this is really cool. Good luck. So, like, clearly I'm doing fine.
I feel that.
It feels fake sometimes to do that, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's just. Yeah, I mean, I'm just ready to be done and graduated, to be honest. But
Ready to get the hell out of there.
yeah, just feel like I'm. But you know, I'm not trying to like kill myself to get done. You know.
Yeah.
Like obviously, I want to put a good, like, you know, foot forward. But
Yeah.
you know, having like a full-time job and like a full-time job salary would be super nice.
Oh, yeah. And you'll be able to start at 6 figs, right?
Yeah. Oh, most likely. It just depends on like. I'll be in the upper portion definitely.
Yeah.
But I'll be fairly comfortable pretty off the bat. So.
Do you anticipate, like, eventually having a big house?
Maybe. It just really depends on how life falls into place. Like ultimately, I would like to have, you know, my own bedrooms for any possible future children I may have,
Yeah.
and then like maybe 1 or 2 other bedrooms for an office, and then like I have like a playroom, or like we called it the toy room.
Yeah.
So like I would probably like do something like that for my kids, where they can just have a separate area outside of their rooms to like go and play in.
Mhm.
So, you know, or
Yeah.
something like that. And then obviously also like, I mean, I grew up in a big house, and I also love to like entertain and like host parties and stuff. So like ultimately I would like something like that as well, where I'm able to do that. I just like I haven't like thought about having a big house. Like I've been kind of like thinking about me and my like, you know, my like, you know, 5-year future rather than my like 15-year future. But,
Yeah. That's definitely fair. I've been thinking about it only in the sense of, like, I want this 10 years from now. You know,
Yeah.
in 2033, I would like to have a house.
Yeah, absolutely. Same. Yeah.
And then it got me thinking, like, uh-oh, 10 years from now, that's not as far away as you think it is.
As you think it is. And that's like crazy. I mean, like, you know, it's like, especially now where like, I don't know, I thought like, you know, oh my god, my 30s are so far away, but I'm like 26. My half birthday was yesterday.
Happy
So
half
happy
birthday.
half birthday to me. Yeah, and so like I'm like, oh shit, I'm like getting up towards 30. But I feel like I'm in a good, like, I don't worry about aging, really.
Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of like, it's something that we're always gonna have to do, and like you can either accept it or like, you know, it's like, you know.
Yeah. Like, I
kind
know
of
for
already
a
know
fact
how.
I will be older Like, the other option is to die. Like, if you're not gonna get
Yeah,
older,
and
you're
I
dead.
like my life, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, and I mean, we're all just here for a limited amount of time anyway, so it's like, might as well not worry about it. It's inevitable. It's not like you can live 300,000 years. And would you even want to?
Yeah.
I would, so that I could play every video game. Because I'm a real gamer.
You're the truest gamer ever.
I so am.
Are they all, like, contaminated or whatever? Why are they, like, being mean to you?
Because they're jerks in this game.
Well, I'm wondering if they're gonna blame it on the radiation, you know?
Maybe. I don't know, though. I think there hasn't been any nuclear plants out here. They're like, we don't even have electricity out here. And it's
So
like,
they're just, like, assholes for being assholes.
yeah. Like, asshole writer.
Yeah.
Alright, nice. Snake, you're not as tanky as I would like you to be. No!
No.
One other came. I don't know where he would. She must have taken him. Okay. He's right here. I must fight for Mother. I think they're a little fucking brain warped because of
Well,
the
that's
bugs.
what it sounds like. That's why I was wondering if it was like some form of the radiation that, like, you know, made them, I don't
think
know,
they just
back to
have
the
bugs in the
hypnotism or
brain.
something. Must be bugs on the brain.
Must be the bugs on my brain.
This got me feeling this way.
This powder killer fucking owns, dude.
Wow.
The
I'm so
powder
tired.
killer. Yeah, I know.
What a week.
What a
What a
week.
week.
Jillian, it's Thursday.
I seriously thought the only reason I know what day of the week is I'm like, do I have dance today? And if the answer is yes, it's a Tuesday or a Wednesday. If the answer is no, it's any other day of the week.
You know,
And that's how I get my schedule.
that was how I did it when I was home, you know, during COVID, is I lost track of days. The only way I knew what day it was because Out of Touch Thursday showed up on my Twitter timeline. And I was like, oh, it's Thursday. Because Lucky Star Dancing to Hall & Oates is playing.
Rip Hall and Oates, by the way.
Did Paul Simon
Sad.
die?
No, babe. That's Simon and Garfunkel. Hall and Oates are no. Paul got the Paul got like one of them got a restraining order against the other one,
Oh.
and I don't know which one it is.
Vaxxed?
Sorry, my Uber autism just doesn't know when you're doing a bit or not.
Oh, damn it. It's a bit. Don't you worry, it's a bit. I don't actually think that.
I'm proud of you.
I just like joking about that sometimes, but I know it's not something I should joke about just because, like, that's how disinformation travels.
That's fair.
But, like,
Put like your clips out of context, you know.
yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, thank Arceus. Uh-oh. Untie them from the thing. Air flowing down there
Untie
again? What? Oh, heh. You never seen a man in a skirt before? I think she's coming.
Just like that.
Seikamator. Okay.
Oh no.
And don't even think about trying to catch her. Alright, so I won't try and catch her. Is what you're saying? So I should try? Should I try or not? Seikamator. Okay, we cannot capture her. That is, fun. I should just send in this and toxic it because it outspeeds everything. Oh, fuck you, Fire Oak. Scree. Uh-oh. Alright. Alright, I will win this in 8 turns.
What happens if you don't?
Then that makes me look very foolish. But like, I'm so much faster than this thing. Oh yeah, that's gonna help you. You're badly poisoned. What happens is it does twice as much damage each turn. So by turn 8, it does 100%. Because it starts at 6 1/4.
Is it Joe? Oh, that was my question. Oh.
Is it Joe, like the Biden?
So you're Biden Blast.
Biden Blast.
I like how it, like, or I guess she heals and then it just immediately goes back down because of the poison.
Yeah. I think I'll get the kill this turn.
Oh. You think you can beat him?
Yeah.
Without this?
Watch this.
Easy. Easy. Oh. Oh, wait.
It's not over. Watch. It's over now.
Now it's over. There you go. Easy, GG's.
GG no re. Left behind a jelly material. I got the royal jelly, Jillian. What do you think I should do with it?
Eat it. Interesting.
Yeah, what does it even do? I'd be bug food. To
Yeah.
To Huffsta.
Oh, she's a gym leader.
It's a
That's
dude,
fun.
that's a guy.
Oh, he's a gym leader.
Yeah. Alright, what does this royal jelly do? A mysterious goo. Left behind by Sekimator. Sekimator.
It's like, this girl's got my twinkling.
Okay, I'm sure I'll figure out what that does later. Okay, seriously though, where do I heal? I need to heal.
You cannot heal. Healing is not allowed.
God damn.
Ooh, Tears of the Kingdom wins Best Action Adventure Game at the Game Awards.
That's cool. It's alright. Where do I heal in this town? There we are. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I have all my Pokemon in the PC. They're all in the PC, so I can't do anything else. Alright, so what Pokemon do I have? Okay. I got Viking's Tat, Moderate, and Snake. I should be able to just beat this gym, maybe? I don't know. I am getting worn out. I'm like probably about to wrap up, I think. And then we start the gym next time.
That sounds good to me. I
Cool.
agree.
Yeah, I think I think we're done. So let's see if anyone else is streaming.
I think. Oh yeah, Drag and Drop It still streaming.
Travis
Go
is.
and say hi to Travy Trav.
Yeah, I'll raid Trav. Why not? Raid. Drag and drop it. What should the raid message be?
Oh god.
Mysterious goo. You could say mysterious goos your chat. Until then.
Until then. Bye.
Arrivederci.